just to let you in. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the left me in this mess, I'm falling. Heaven knows. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. We are back for our next match we're staying in the rival league. We've got the 4 versus the 5 seed, Panthers versus the Chiefs. Your boy Psychonatic in the booth, ready to bring you some play-by-play action. Gonna be joined by none other than my partner in crime, the duo of the season, last season, voted by you. Squirrel, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. Psycho, I could not have hoped for a better matchup. Chiefs versus Panthers. It's going to be a good one, and I have the best caster in the world to do it with, so I'm excited.
Let's get this. Let's get this, man. We don't have a lot of time. We've been running behind, so we're going to kind of cut through a lot of the pleasantries and get straight down to business here so these two massive teams can face off head to head for you guys. Squirrel, let me get that caster prediction.
We just scrimmed the Panthers, so I know they're good and warm, and they looked really good. So this is either going to be a 4-0 or a Game 7, but either way, I'm giving this one to the Panthers.
There you have it. The Panthers. We'll see if Squirrel's prediction is right. I don't know about you, Squirrel, but I'm actually shaking a little bit. I got so much adrenaline, dude. I am so hyped for this match. I think it's going to be, honestly, possibly one of the better matches in the rival playoffs this season.
Yeah, this one has the potential to be clearly the match of the night. It's got all the makings of that, and like Rockerman said before the break, this one had the potential of being a grand finals matchup, but the seeding just unfortunately would not allow that to happen.
That is true. So we'll have to just see here in round 1 what could have been, but unfortunately will not be, as only one of these teams will be moving forward after tonight. They'll actually be moving forward, in fact, to play against the winner of the match we just saw, the Kings, who move forward. So that will be the opponent of the winners here. But getting straight into this, almost a minute gone now. Nobody been able to score so far. We see Living Like Larry trying to get something going straight out of the gate, but he's not able to. Moifin with a nice block right there. Just saying his name, Scroll Moifin, almost made me say other words wrong.
It's a lot of great names, very well-known people out here, and I know Living Like Larry. You were talking about Moifin's name, but Living Like Larry, he's got an iconic name that's gonna go down in history as one of the better names in the rival league.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. Living Like Larry is one of my favorite names as well to say. It just rolls off the tongue as a caster. Speaking of, he's trying to get the touch, but Moifin is going to get it first. Not able to get it through Drago, but Lewis takes it from him. Sand bounces it out of the corner. Chipmunk gets dunked. Chipmunk with the back pass. Moifin pops it up. He goes for the follow, but he can't get it through Drago. Sand sends it to his own corner. Lewis still keeping it going for the Chiefs. Lewis comes down, but it gets dropped to Living Like Larry off of Moifin to the mid. Drago's there, puts it on, and gets the first goal of the series.
Yeah, Living Like Larry with a great boom, and Moifin with an unfortunate touch to the middle for Drago. Cleans it up, puts the early goal in to break the ice in what should be an exciting match one.
3 minutes left on the clock. Panthers now up by 1, leading the momentum early in the series. We'll have to see if Chiefs are able to bring it back. The double comes out, but they do get the dunk. Moifin getting in front of that one, finding the save. Let's see if he can mount a counterattack. He messes up on the recovery, but Lewis is there to 50 against 2 of the Panthers. Drago sends it down. Chipmunk off his own backboard, but Living Like Larry keeps the aggression for the Panthers. Sand bounces it out of the corner. Living Like Larry just barely misses his shot there. Chipmunk to get the clear. Lewis sends it down. Chip trying to get the redirect, but gets dunked. Moifin puts it off the backboard. Not enough juice to follow. Lewis off the backboard to the mid. Chipmunk can't get to it. Moifin puts it. Oh my goodness, Chip trying to find the angle off the backboard, but can't find it. 2 minutes left here. Chiefs turning it on, Squirrel.
Yeah, the Chiefs looking good. They do a great job of challenging every ball really quickly, and they do a great job of finding each other as a miss comes out, and Moifin ties this one up.
And the Chiefs do it just like that. Minute 52 left on the clock. Moifin with a good double read off of the backboard. Unfortunately for Panthers, their last man missed the touch and left the net wide open. Chiefs going to tie us up. Living Like Larry gets the pinch. Chipmunk gets in front of it, but it gets sent down by Drago. Could be dangerous. Moifin able to get back in front of that. Lewis is going to bounce off of sand. Moifin takes it off the... Gets it taken by Living Like Larry. Moifin again, almost shooting at an empty net. Sam with the bicycle save. Living Like Larry sends it to the mid. Lewis gets the touch. Sand puts it off of Chiefs backboard. Living Like Larry trying to find it. Moifin bounces it off of him. Lewis gets it through the defender for the clear. Lewis to follow. Can't get it past Drago. Chipmunk trying to get it through. Living Like Larry puts it down. Moifin bats it back. A minute left here. We're still tied up at 1, Squirrel. But let me ask you, who do you think has the advantage at this point?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's looking like a chess match out here where there's so much tension in the middle, and one wrong move and your position just completely crumbles. So I think, you know, the advantage just goes to whoever has the midfield pressure at that given time.
And it has been switching a lot. I definitely agree with that. Each team having a good run at offensive situations, but neither one able to get too much going. Only one goal for each team. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds now left in this first game of the best of seven series. Sand finding that upper 90.
You know, there were so many moments in this game where I thought a goal could go in, but that touch from Sand, I didn't expect that one to go in. I thought the Chiefs were going to make a save on the goal line and get that one out of there, but hey, sometimes if you just put a shot on net, good things will happen.
That's very true, as it seemed that none of the Chiefs were really ready for it. You seen Lewis go for it and was fast enough. Drago going to get one for the road and put his team up by 2.
Yeah, and a great way to just put this one out of reach, because now when the timer hits 0, the game will end. It'll be over. There'll be no shot for the Chiefs to come back. But if it was still 2-1, that game wouldn't end until the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, I agree. They literally have to score off of... If Moifin would have scored that, then they would have still been in, but that would have had to have been 2 back-to-back kickoff goals, which, I mean, isn't impossible. I've seen it happen, but... it is pretty improbable, especially once you get on these higher levels of gameplay. Panthers, winners of Game 1, going to take the momentum from the beginning. Squirrel, that was a pretty intense match.
Yeah, it was very intense indeed. Like, the whole early part of that game almost deadlocked. And all it took was one miss from the Chiefs to blow that one wide open. And the Panthers did a great job of capitalizing, taking that first game 3-1.
I agree. And Chiefs, you know, honestly, the scoreboard, in my opinion, didn't really reflect their gameplay that well. On an offensive level, they only had, it seemed like, 3 shots on net, but I felt like they commanded a lot of the midfield pressure. I feel like they were the ones that were, you know, on the offense most of the time.
Yeah, the Chiefs, from playing them twice this season, they do a great job of just cutting you off at the midfield line and keeping that ball in your half. And, you know, last game, unfortunately, just didn't result in a lot of shots for them. But give them a little bit of space, and trust me, it will.
And we'll see if the Chiefs are able to bring it back here in Game 2, or if they're going to drop another one to the Panthers and go down 2-0 in the series. Living Like Larry gets a 50. Drago with the touch to send it to the side. Living Like Larry trying to follow but can't find it. Chipmunk's going to bang that one out. Chipmunk following in the Panthers corner. Chipmunk can't find it to get it past Sand. Moifin bounces it off the sidewall, but Living Like Larry sends it away. Lewis with the touch in the backfield. Chipmunk sends that one out. Chipmunk trying to follow, but Living Like Larry taking control of it, sending it away. Living Like Larry to follow in the midfield. and he is just going crazy, getting every touch on the ball. Lewis finally able to take it away from him. Chipmunk following off the side. Drago with a good 50. Moifin trying to get it, but it gets sent, or it gets clipped. And we see the double not the double commit, but the double demo from Sand and Moifin there. Going to neutralize each other on the field. Moifin putting one on, but Sand able to get in front of it. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock, and we're seeing a repeat, Squirrel, of game one.
Yeah, both of these teams just locked in, not trying to make any mistakes, just battling for pressure. And honestly, Psycho, I think this one is going to depend on Chipmunk and Larry to blow this game open for their respective teams.
We'll see if either of these men are able to get something going, and or how long it's going to take, rather, for the glue to become unstuck. I don't know. That was a bad phrase. I don't know what to say there, but Living Like Larry's trying to say something. Oh no, Chipmunk's going to take it from him on the backboard, and it gets sent all the way back to the Panthers corner. Drago able to get in front of Moifin's shot. Lewis going to find it in the midfield, send it down to the corner. Can't get it through Living Like Larry. Chipmunk off the backboard. Sand is there. He stops Moifin's attack. Sand sends it down. Chipmunk going to get that back boost, have enough time. He's going to take it up the sidewall, but he can't follow it. Drago sends it back up into the mid as we reach the halfway point in this game two, and still neither team is able to score. Squirrel, do you think that, oh my goodness, Squirrel, do you think that it's going to come down to just one goal in this match?
You know, I think it certainly can, and it's going to just be who makes that first mistake. And right now, both teams on the cusp of scoring, but no one able to just get that last little pressure. And as I say that, Drago with a great dunk breaks this game wide open.
Yes, he does. Drago coming through for his team. Chipmunk getting the stop in the midfield, but Drago just ready for it and bangs that one. A straight clanger. Nobody from Chiefs able to react fast enough. Gonna put the Panthers up by one and try and carry their momentum from game one with a second win. Chipmunk making the stop in his net. Sand sends it back. Lewis clears it out. Drago gonna take control. Drago missing his touch. Moifin trying to take advantage. Moifin trying to get it through, but Sand with an amazing save. Lewis putting it back in front of the net. Living Like Larry accidentally popping that one in front of his net, but nobody from the Chiefs there to challenge that ball. Living Like Larry catches it, goes for the pinch. Moifin catches. He's going for the air dribble, tries to get the flip reset, but it gets pinched away by the Panthers. Lewis pops it up. Living Like Larry's there. He makes the touch, can't find the double. Sand trying to get something going. Moifin takes it out of the corner. Living Like Larry there to contest. Lewis can't get back in time. Lewis, it's not Lewis, right? It's Louis.
Yeah, Luis. As that ball was popped up to the ceiling, and Living Like Larry doing his job as the first man, putting that ball in an awkward spot, and this time it was so awkward that it ended up going in. And I knew one mistake and this game would be blown wide open. You might not think 2 goals is wide open, but in this series it's been so low scoring, it seems almost impossible to come back as Sand puts in another one.
And I gotta wonder what's going on right now with the Chiefs. I mean, it's not seeming like they're on their game. Like something's just off for these guys, as they've let Panthers just take 3 in quick succession, and I don't know.
I couldn't really tell you, but I know that from playing these teams, Chipmunk is their first man, and he's just not getting the job done when it comes to creating opportunities, as you see that mistouch by him leads directly to a goal from Larry.
Yeah, that may very well be what's going on. So we'll have to see. This game's pretty much a wash. 40 seconds left on the clock, but Chiefs now down by 4. So it's looking pretty bleak for them. They have to pretty much score every 10 seconds in order to contend this game. Drago getting it away, but Moifin gonna finally find one. 29 seconds left on the clock. Is this a comeback or is it too little too late?
You know, I think for this game, it might be too little too late, depending on how this kickoff goes. But hey, that is momentum going into the next one. So even though it might seem like a garbage time goal, never underestimate the momentum and the effect that can have going into the next game.
That's very true. Lewis with a nice little catch right there, but living like Larry gonna take it away from him. Moifin trying to put a long ball on, sticking with it and finding an open net.
Hey, you know, maybe they're trying to make me eat my words, trying to say it's not a comeback, but Muffin doing everything he can to keep his team in this one. As 2 goals with 15 seconds, it's tough, but it's certainly doable.
It is doable. We'll have to see. We'll be able to tell pretty quickly if they don't score within the first 7 seconds, I'd say. It's going to be a wash, and there is those 7 seconds as the ball gets sent back down. Sand sending it to the mid. They only have to play keep away now. The ball's up. Moifin going to go ahead and try and get one more. Off the backboard, he can't find it. The ball's going to touch Panthers. Going to take game 2 as well.
Yeah, the Panthers, you know, locked so close with the Chiefs for that whole game until one mistake comes out, and then Panthers, they just, you know, like a bull in a china shop, run wild with that one, knocking in 4 goals before the Chiefs could ever retaliate. But Psycho, this is one of the things I really like about the Chiefs. Even when they're down, they'd never stop fighting, putting in 2 goals, and taking the momentum into this next game. And you know, maybe that gives them the motivation to take this one.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, and I mean, I can speak from personal experience. I've seen Chipmunk and Moifin both be clutch players. I know that they can and will operate in a really good fashion under an extreme amount of pressure. So, you know, I wouldn't count the Chiefs out, even though they're down by 2. Now, if Panthers are able to take this next match off of them, yeah, that's going to be a really tough one to come back from.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Psycho, one thing I would like to point out is the matchup between Sand and Moifin. People often consider these two the best players for their respective teams, and time again, we've seen Moifin going for something, and Sand has to be the one to stop him. So just be on the lookout for that one as this series progresses.
And we will see what we see as we get into game 3. Panthers clobbering Luis right there. Sand putting it to the corner. Luis off the backboard. Chipmunk trying to get the double, trying to find the angle, but living like Larry is living like a defensive king right now. Sand to send that off of his own backboard. Chipmunk, man, gets the touch, but he puts it down for Sand. Lewis again can't get in front of it to make the stop.
Yeah, Chipmunk with an unfortunate touch, and Sand with all the space in the world. And that's the one man you don't want to give it to, as he puts on an accuracy show right there, bar down and in, and that is the fastest goal we've had scored this series.
What? How fast was it? I didn't even see. Oh my goodness! Didn't need to see. Living like Larry gonna find. I don't know what kind of shot that was. I didn't even see him coming.
The first one, 35 seconds. The second one, about 6 seconds after that, as Living Like Larry puts this one up 2-0. And, you know, no team is, the Chiefs just haven't been able to come back from a deficit this series. So if the past is doomed to repeat itself, then that might be it already.
That is very true. This is not looking good for the Chiefs as it stands. But we'll see if they're able to clutch up here. They're already down by 2. Barely a minute gone from the game, which could be in their favor. Drago trying to get the shot, but Moifin able to get in front of that one. Chipmunk going to put it up. Moifin almost able to get it, but Living Like Larry with a huge stop. As he has been doing pretty much this entire series. He's been all over the field, working both sides. Drago putting it off the backboard. Sand's there, but he can't get it through Luis. the Chipmunk man out of the corner. Chipmunk man sticking with it. Chipmunk through the corner. Can't get it past Living Like Larry. Can't get it in front of the Panthers net. 3 minutes left on the clock here, Squirrel, and it's looking more and more bleak for the Chiefs as they're not able to get any balls in front of the net.
Yeah, if you're the Chiefs right now, your comms have to be like, where's Larry? How do I demo him? You got to take that man off the field because he's making every stop as Chipmunk makes a great stop of his own to shut that one down and keep them into this one.
And not only that, Living Like Larry was going for the demo on him. As you were saying, they need to demo him. He had the exact same. There it is, Chipmunk able to get the first one coming in. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, a great read and good demo coming out from the Chiefs. You know, they had to listen to me, and it worked as Muffin bails on that one smartly and leaves it to Chipmunk to put that one in. Great communication from the Chiefs there.
And they're finally able to get something going, finally able to put themselves back within reach of Game 3. It's arguably the most critical game for them to win. Drago following. Drago can't get it past Chipmunk. Living Like Larry to put one on. Sang gets there. What an amazing touch. Oh, my.
Yeah, Drago getting a good touch out in the corner. Living Like Larry doing his job, getting a great pass to Sand. Both defenders committing on that first ball, leaves the net open, and Sand just puts it where there's nobody to extend the lead back to 2.
Panthers are playing out of their mind. They're just reading each other so well, and they look so fluid as they are getting things going. Living Like Larry off the backboard, finds the touch. Luis trying to get a shot, but it's wide. Chipmunk in the corner gets beat out by Sand. Luis up to Chipmunk. Sand's there. He's trying to take control. Moifin comes in to dunk it. They get sent back. Living Like Larry sends it down. Chipmunk in his own corner. Sends it. He's following. Sand in the corner. It gets sent out to the mid. Drago gets in front of Moifin's shot. Living Like Larry takes it slow. Gets the pinch. Chipmunk back to make the stop, though. 1:25 left. Luis sends it away. And Chiefs still down by 2 here, Chipmunk. Panthers doing a really good job of being unrelenting on the offensive pressure.
Yeah, the Panthers are looking fantastic, and the Chiefs just don't really know what to do. As time, every second that goes by is just another nail in the coffin. As the Chiefs really need to take this game, or they risk getting swept.
And we'll see what they're able to pull out of the hat. Living Like Larry not allowing it. Moifin to keep it in the midfield. Drago ping-ponging it back to Luis, who sends it all the way down off the backboard of the Panthers. But it does get cleared away. Chipmunk taking it slow. Misses the ball, but gets the fake. Luis gets the dunk on Larry. Drago misses his touch. Luis pops it up off the backboard. Chipmunk man's there to follow. Sends it to the side. Moifin can't find the touch against Drago. Living Like Larry gets dunked by Chip. Drago taking it slow, trying to get the block on Luis, but can't find it. Sand sends it out the last 10 seconds of the game. And this is pretty much going to wrap things up for the Chiefs in Game 3. They're now, Sand going to find a 0-second goal for the road in the stat pad.
Yeah, and even though you knew you were going to lose that one, giving up a 0-second goal just killed any momentum. And it, for me personally, if that happens, it makes me mauled a little bit. So hopefully the Chiefs are able to stay mentally strong, as I know they're about to take a tactical time out. So along with the match timer, they'll get an extra 60 seconds. And Psycho, I think they need it.
Yeah, I would say that's a much needed timeout. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know if you got to get up from your chair, do some jumping jacks, splash your face with some water, or, just mauled and rage off camera or whatever you need to do. I don't know, but Chiefs definitely got to make some changes. They got to figure out what's going wrong, and they got to get back into this.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And the one goal they scored came off of the back of a demo, so maybe you think they have to weave that into their play style a little more. But it seems like everything the Chiefs are throwing at them, the Panthers are shutting it down. As the Panthers 4 saves, Chiefs 7 shots, so there's a shooting accuracy problem there somewhere.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think being down 2-0 in the series really had you know, an effect on their mental, not mental capabilities, that's a weird, but their morale, if you will. You know, being down like that, and there's a lot of expectations for a lot of guys for all 6 guys on these fields. So, you know, I can understand feelings of like letting your team down, letting yourself down, and that really affecting your gameplay in the moment. So hopefully if that is affecting them, they're able to sort of shake that off and get back into this.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that we have to think about is neither of these teams went through the play-in tournament. Both of them have earned their spot through the regular season. So, this is their first playoff game. They have not played a game with this high of a stakes this season, and it just seems like the Chiefs might be crumbling under pressure. And boy, what I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall in their comms right now.
Yeah, most definitely. But also, like the Panthers, let's talk about the Panthers for a minute because holy moly, these guys are actually. I mean, maybe they're not playing out of their minds. Maybe that's just how they play on a regular basis. But in my opinion, these guys are playing out of their minds, living like Larry. He's already made waves on stream before. We've already seen him get crazy, get hype. We know that he's capable of doing it. But Sand and Drago, I mean, they've been popping off this series.
Yeah, like I said before, a lot of people think Sand is the best player on the team, and mechanically he is so gifted. But with players like Drago and Larry with you, it's really easy to look good. As Larry does a great job as a first man, and Drago has this amazing connection with both of his teammates that's hard to find.
And we'll see if any of that helps the Panthers close this series out in a sweep, or if the Chiefs are able to bring themselves back from the grave, from the depths of despair, and get back into this and possibly, just possibly, mount the coveted 7-game reverse sweep. How crazy that would be. Living like Larry trying to keep it from happening, but Moifin able to make the stop there. The ball gets sent into the Chiefs' corner. Chipmunk able to get in front of it and make the block. Sam putting one on. That's going to be barred down, but it's going to stay out. Moifin not able to get it away from Drago. Luis, who added 2 S's to his name. Thank you, Luis. That helps me tremendously. Is going to get a good save. Luis puts it to the side. Sand in the corner. Pops it up. Chipmunk gets it away, living like Larry. Put it off the backboard. Drago pops it up, not able to get a good shot. But we see disaster strike the Chiefs' defensive goal line right there as they try and figure things out to get the ball into Panthers' side. Moifin gonna take a shot, but Drago gonna make a good stop. And the Panthers still got the good defense going, Squirrel, and they still got a lot of offense so far. Moifin trying to get another one, but Sand stopping it.
Yeah, I mean, all sides of the ball are looking good for both teams as Luis finally finds that little break in the armor, puts one on net, and gets I think this might be the first lead they've had all series, Psycho.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that. I can't remember exactly who got the lead in game 1, but I'm pretty sure you're right about that. So that's definitely a big thing for them. Whatever they did during that tactical timeout obviously is helping them. So we'll see if they're able to carry this momentum, keep this game, and start what they need to get the reverse sweep going, or if the Panthers are able to put. Oh my goodness, living like Larry putting one on, but Chip able to make the stop. Chip up to follow. Chip finds the dunk, sends it to the mid. Chip again with the follow, but Sand gonna clear that all the way out. Living like Larry almost finding that redirect. Sand with a good demo on Luis. Chipmunk Sends it out, but Living Like Larry blocks him. Moifin trying to get it away. Living Like Larry finds the dunk on Moifin.
Oh my god, Living Like Larry with a great touch to the backboard. Moifin hits it right back into him. Larry with the great awareness to follow that touch. What a great and demoralizing way to tie that one back up.
No joke. Holy moly, that was pretty insane. But we are tied up, and we are in the second half of game 4. 2 minutes 16 left on the clock. Tied up at 1. We'll see who's going to get the first goal here. Chip able to get that touch. Luis finds a touch, but it goes wide. Able to get the block. Moifin gets the demo, but they can't get it in. It gets touched away by Larry on the goal line. Chip finding the touch in the midfield, but that is not what you love to see if you're a Chiefs fan, Squirrel.
No, not at all. And you think maybe they're just getting desperate. Maybe their comms have fallen apart, but that is a shot that needs to go in every time if you want to keep your hopes and dreams alive in the playoffs.
Yes, I totally agree there. Moifin tried to get it through, but Living Like Larry not going to let it happen. Living Like Larry to follow. Moifin pops it up. Drago's there to get the shot, but misses his touch. Sand to put it in. And he finds, I guess, Drago got him a little fake out.
Yeah, when these people have been hitting the ball so consistently and so hard, you have no choice but to respect that touch from Drago. And he misses, completely leaves the defense unaware, and Sand slots it behind the people in goal to take the lead with just over a minute left.
And we'll have to see if the Chiefs are able to bring it back here or if that spells disaster for them and is the goal that sends them home for the season. Sam puts it in the corner. Drago, a shot on, but it's going to hit bar down again. Living Like Larry trying to get a shot, but Moifin coming in thick on the defensive line. 51 seconds left on the clock. Luis can't get it through Drago. He sends it out of his own corner. Drago to follow. Moifin up the backboard. Moifin off the ceiling. Down to Chip. Chip puts it on, but it's just wide. Luis is up. But Drago sends it away. The last 30 seconds of this game. Chiefs still lacking by 1. Chip with the stop. Out to the mid. Luis can't find the touch. Living Like Larry puts it up. Can't find it himself. This is dangerous. Chip gets it out of his goal. Moifin gets it past 1. Can't get it past Sand. 10 seconds left on the clock. It's a do or die moment for the Chiefs here. Chip can't get it through the defense of the Panthers. Living Like Larry puts it up. The ball is floating. It only has to touch, and Chiefs go home. There you have it. Panthers are your winners. And they're going to be moving on into round 2 of the playoffs. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I told you at the beginning, it's either going to be a 4-0 or it's going to be a Game 7. And with how close each and every one of those games were, even though it was a sweep, it didn't feel like it because it was ecstatic and energetic the whole way through. And honestly, Chiefs, don't hold your heads down. You played a great game against a tough team, and you had a wonderful season.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. What a match from both sides. Even though it was a sweep, it almost didn't feel like a sweep. I mean, both teams just putting in so much effort and doing so well, but the Panthers coming out on top as it seems like they just toggled at the right moments.
Yeah, it really just comes down to the Panthers made less mistakes, and they did a great job of capitalizing when they had the chance. Their shooting was great, their defense was phenomenal, and they just did such a good job of finding each other. Um, you know, they have the potential to be a grand finals team, and I'm worried about whoever comes out on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, that's very true. Panthers taking this game. They're going to be moving forward into the semifinals where they'll be facing off against the Kings. And I'm not sure. I think that might happen probably next week sometime, I would assume. But it's going to definitely be a good one, just like this match was, possibly even better, to be honest. Maybe sending us to a game 6 or possibly the coveted game 7. But wow, man, I don't know. That was that was just crazy. I'm still kind of blown away that it turned out. I know you called it. You said it was going to be a sweep, and it was. Or well, you didn't say it was going to be a sweep or a game 7. But I mean, I'm blown away that it happened that way. The Chiefs had such a strong run throughout the entire season. I mean, they were one of the feared teams, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they looked great all season. They still looked good in that series. Panthers just showed up to play, and I think they were more prepared for the playoff atmosphere. So and that's part of it is the mental game of playoffs, being able to handle that. And the Panthers with a much deserved win. They get to go against the Kings, who had a crazy upset against Distortion, the number 2 seed. So if they can do that against Distortion, then in theory you'd think they'd do just as well, if not better, against the Panthers. But with the way the Panthers played today, the Kings probably shaking in their boots a little bit, as no matter what happens, it's definitely set to be a good playoffs.
That's true. And the Bungie tribe, even though they lost the Chiefs here, they still got the Barbarians as they were able to take that game 7 against the Wyverns. So they're moving forward into the semifinals, even though the Chiefs aren't. So, Bungie tribe's still alive. The Panthers keeping their org alive as well. Flames doing a good job of taking it off the Papayas. And I know it might sound like I'm just rambling because I probably am a little bit, but that's okay. The next match we got up our sleeves that's going to be coming up after a little break is in the Prospect League. We have Vipers versus Origin, which some of you OGs might know is a little bit of a rivalry, a little bit, not too big, but Origin um, was able to take the grand finals in season 1. Vipers almost able to take the grand finals in season 2, but they fell out short. That's going to be a pretty good match, Squirrel, I think.
It should be, and the Vipers fell to Origin earlier in the season, and I'm good friends with Rogue, so I just had to listen to him complain the whole time and come up with 37 different excuses as to why they lost that one. So hopefully, both teams are great, full roster, so that we can actually see what both teams can bring to the table at full strength. So, uh, you know, gonna be a good one. Definitely stay tuned for it, as it has the potential to be an absolute banger. And you know, who knows? Number 2 versus number 7. Don't count Origin out. Origin took it earlier in the season.
That's very true. That's very true. Origin has had a pretty good run during the season, and they were able to get out of the play-ins off the first match. They were able to beat the Bandits, I believe. I always mix the Bandits and the Vandals up, but I'm pretty sure it's the Bandits that they were able to send to the lower bracket, and they were able to get their spot against the Vipers. So that's definitely going to be a good one. They got a lot to play for, a lot to lose. As Squirrel said, stick around. It's going to be good. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. But Squirrel, man, so nice to be back in the booth with you. I really appreciate you joining me here tonight and casting this fantastic match.
Yeah, man, it was always a pleasure being in the booth with you, and I'm glad we got to cast such a good and exciting match. A lot of close games, a lot of energy, and I look forward to casting in the playoffs with you. Hopefully, not the rival league grand finals though, because hopefully I'll be in it. But any other game, I'll see you there, Psycho.
True, anytime bet. And if you're watching, if you're new here to the league, remember to give us a follow. That way, whenever we go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, you can catch our games. Also, if you're not a part of the league, you're interested in joining up, you can do, I believe, the !Discord. It'll pull up our Discord. Join up in the Discord. Send in your player registration form, and we can get you in for next season's draft, which I think is sometime in October. But it'll be good to have a bunch of new faces around. Appreciate you coming out to support us and watch us. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, like I said, we'll be moving to the Prospect League, Vipers versus Origin. Thanks for coming out.